Could Canada really become the 51st state of the USA? It sounds like a wild idea, but history, politics, and economics tell an interesting story. Some say it's inevitable, while others argue it will never happen. But what if it did? Would Canada remain the same, or would it be completely transformed? Today we'll uncover the truth behind this fascinating question. We'll dive into history, analyze modern politics, and explore what this hypothetical future could look like. Stay tuned, because you don't want to miss what we discovered. Believe it or not, the idea of Canada joining the US is not new. Let's rewind to the early 19th century. After the American Revolution, there were attempts to annex parts of Canada. In fact, during the War of 1812, the US even invaded Canada. But British forces, along with Canadian militias, pushed them back. Fast forward to the late 1800s, and there were discussions, yes, real discussions, about Canada potentially joining the United States instead of forming its own confederation. But Canada chose independence in 1867, creating the country we know today. Now, let's talk about today. Could Canada legally or politically become part of the US? Short answer, it's complicated. Canada is a sovereign nation with a strong political and cultural identity. Plus, polls show that the majority of Canadians are proud of their country and wouldn't support such a move. There are major differences between the two countries. Take healthcare, for example. Canada has universal healthcare, while the US has a privatized system. Gun laws? Canada's are much stricter. Politics? Canada leans more progressive, whereas the US is highly divided between conservatives and liberals. So, will Canada really become the 51st state? The answer is highly unlikely. The differences are just too big, and there's no real push from either side. But in the world of politics, anything is possible. History has shown us that borders can change, and alliances can shift. What do you think? Would Canada ever join the US? Should it? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mind-blowing content. Until next time, this is MR Bear. Stay curious.